What up, so we back with another video, you know what I'm saying? And in this video, we're gonna watch this video on Anderson Cooper, President Harris on border wall funding. So this is like another interview that she's on. Obviously, it's as you see by the name of the channel, CNN. So yeah, we're about to check. This is my first time seeing this interview, her getting interviewed on this. So yeah, we're gonna see her on her bot camera speak. We're gonna see her response on about the border crisis, pretty much what's going on, and her pretty much being the main reason that it's destroyed right now. So let's see what she has to say from a simple question as this. So he about to interview her on the question and ask her it, and we'll see her response. So yeah, let's get it. Don't forget to leave a like and comment what the reaction when we do, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get it. We're about to check it out right now. Let's see what she's talking about.
I want you to meet Jackson Weiss. He's a student at Drexel University from Flourtown, Pennsylvania, registered Republican, says he's leaning toward voting for you, but is yet to make up a final decision. Jackson.
Thank you, Anderson.
Hey, Jackson.
Thank you for taking the time to be here, too, Vice President
You too.
Harris.
Thank you.
Regarding the rapid increase in the migrant population, how will you ensure that every immigrant is integrated into American society safely? What benefits and subsidies will you provide them with? And how long will these benefits and subsidies last for an individual? Most importantly, will the American citizens' taxes pay for these benefits and subsidies? And if so, how much money will be allocated?
Yes, how many taxes are going to them for sure, bro.
America's
also to
immigration
war
system
too
is broken, and it needs to be fixed. And it's been broken for a long time. And part of what we need to do is always prioritize what we need to do to strengthen our border. I will tell you, I'm the only person in this race among the two choices that voters have. I've personally prosecuted transnational criminal organizations in the trafficking of guns, drugs, and human beings. I have spent a significant part of my career making sure that our border is secure and that we do not allow criminals in. And
how is it secure? How, bro? Bro, how? The border is wide open, bro. How is it secure? Bro, she's been BP for 3.5, about to be 4 years. How, bro? What is she, bro? Man.
And we don't allow that kind of trafficking to happen and come into our country. And as my opponent has proven himself, he would prefer to run on the problem instead of fix the problem.
What?
You may know there.
Boom. Lie right there. Calling the act. Her opponent that she's mentioning is obviously Trump. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't being like part of the problem. He's not trying to fix it. That's what the whole purpose was him building the wall for. That was his whole purpose. Is to prevent an open border for illegals. So what does she mean by he was the problem? I don't understand that.
Were some of the most conservative members of the United States Congress working with others that came up with a border security bill that would have put 1,500 more border agents at the border. Those border agents are overwhelmed. They need the support. They need the backup. It would have allowed us to have more resources to stem the flow of fentanyl. I don't need to tell this state and people around the country what is happening in terms of the scourge of fentanyl and how it is literally killing Americans. It would have put resources into stemming the flow. It would have given more resources to investigate and prosecute transnational criminal organizations. It would have done a lot of good. Donald Trump got wind of the bill and told them, don't put it forward. He killed the bill because he'd prefer to run on a problem instead of fixing a problem. We have to have a secure border, and we have to have a comprehensive pathway for citizenship. And that includes requiring people, hardworking people, to earn citizenship and do it in a comprehensive, humane, and orderly manner.
So them coming into the border, that's humane and a good manner. Coming into the border illegally and like going to like free housing, going to people's apartments, you know what I'm saying, living there rent free. That's like, that makes no sense, bro. Clearly, since if you've been aware of what's going on, it's like some illegals going to like different like apartments, and you know they have like free housing, stuff like that, and it's like if they're coming illegally, how come they get the privileges of an actual American in this country if they're not even from actually born here? That's the part that really surprises me. And she had the power to actually fix that. She was the VP, and nothing has been fixed, clearly. I see in New York is getting pretty bad over there. People's outside in the streets, sidewalks, you sleep in tents. It's getting pretty bad, you know, getting overpopulated for sure over there. And just, it doesn't make no sense because she's trying to flip the script, put all the blame on Trump. Knowing that, if y'all was aware of Trump doings on the border situation specifically, he was trying to build a wall to make this country more secure and make sure they do it the legal way to come inside this country. They can know exactly who's coming into our country and see, you know, if this person's good or not. Or, you know what I'm saying, their actual backgrounds, check them. And from what I've been seeing is like some people from different countries from like jails, you know, criminals, stuff like that. And it's like, it don't make no sense. It's like, why bring other criminals from different countries into our country illegally? It's like, what point? I think, me personally, I think she's doing it for votes. That she's giving them free stuff that an actual American that's born here should be getting. She's giving it to them to make it seem like she actually is for the people, which, and actually, in reality, she's actually not. She's just doing it for the vote. That's literally all she's doing it for. And it's like, it's pretty messed up because they're not actually from here, and you know what I'm saying, they're getting all this free stuff, and then next thing you know, they're gonna be wanting more free stuff, and you know, then we so dependent on the government. And in that case, when they more dependent on the government can take more control of them because they want to paint a false narrative like they actually care about the people, in which our reality they really don't. They care more about their pockets and the money. Well, so yeah, that's my take on that. It's like she's literally trying to flip the script on Trump, which is not the case at all, because he actually been trying to help the border situation. And from the Biden administration, if y'all was aware, it just got completely worse. So I don't know what she's talking about. And Biden can't even like go upstairs without falling. So he's clearly wasn't, you know, in the right state of mind to actually be a president at the time either. So
let me ask you about that. I mean, you talk about the bill that Donald Trump quashed. That was in 2024. You talk about the bill he tried to get passed in 2021. That wasn't able to get passed. 2022, 2023, there were record border crossings. Your administration took hundreds of executive actions. It didn't stem the flow. Numbers kept going up. Finally, in 2024, just in June, 3 weeks before the first presidential debate with Joe Biden, you institute executive actions that had a dramatic impact, really shut down people crossing over. Why didn't your administration do that in 2022, 2023?
Because they want to do
exactly
that. Simple.
Right, Anderson. And as of today, we have cut the flow of immigration by over half. In fact, the numbers I saw most recently, illegal immigration.
But if it was that easy with that
finish.
executive action, why not do it in 2022, 2023?
Because we were working with Congress and hoping that actually we could have a long-term fix to the problem instead of a short-term fix.
You couldn't have done one and both at the same time?
Well, here's the thing. We
lies, bro.
have to
Just lies.
understand that ultimately this problem is going to be fixed through congressional action. Congress has the authority and the purse. I hate to use DC terms, but literally they write the checks. Part of the issue is in order to really fix the problem at the border. I was just at the border recently talking with border agents. You know what they talk about? Yes, they are overwhelmed. They're working around the clock. And the other thing that they talk to me about, we need more judges down there to deal with asylum claims. We need more personnel down there to deal with processing. But Anderson, and that's where Congress kicks in terms of dedicating the resources to actually fixing the problem. We have dealt with it such that, to your point, we now, as of today, as of our visit, have lower undocumented immigrants and illegal immigration than Trump when he left office.
That's true.
But we need a permanent solution, and that requires bipartisan work.
Do you wish you'd done those executive orders in 2022, 2023?
I think we did the right thing, but the best thing that can happen for the American people is that we have bipartisan work happening, and I pledge to you that I will work across the aisle to fix this long-standing problem. I think the American people are
It's too late for that. You've been VP for 3.5 years. What are you talking about? You had the power to do all this. It's like, why are you not taking the executive action now? Why have to wait until the presidency? Like, all that you want is power, bro. That's what power really corrupts people, because they give out this whole false narrative. It's like, bro, like, why not do it while you was VP? You was right next to Joe Biden. This whole, like, different policies he made, you know, say the whole border issue, stuff like that, like, everything. So it's like, why you want to take executive action during close to why you want to become president? Like, why then do you want to pretty much trying to fix everything when you're going to become president instead of doing it while you was VP? That's the part I don't understand. So I don't know, bro. She just
demanding it on both sides of the aisle. And it's time
she could
we
have fixed the
actually
issue,
put the
but
partisan
she
approach
chose
to
not
this
to.
aside. We know what can work.
Well, let's talk about this compromise bill that you want to pass if you're elected. You said that's going to be a priority. It includes $650 million in funding for the border wall. That's something Republicans wanted. That was part of the compromise. Under Donald Trump, you criticized the wall more than 50 times. You called it stupid, useless, and a medieval vanity project. Is a border wall stupid?
Well, let's talk about Donald Trump and that border wall. So remember, Donald Trump said Mexico.
Nobody's laughing. That's the thing that irritates me the most. When she laughs, and like nothing's funny, bro. Like nobody's laughing with you. What are you laughing at, bro? Cause you know what she's about to say is gonna be a whole like lie, just mumbo jumbo.
Would pay for it?
Man,
Come on, they didn't. How much of that wall did he build? I think the last number I saw was about 2%. And then when it came time for him to do a photo op, you know where he did it? In the part of the wall that President Obama built.
But you're agreeing
So
to a
come
bill
on.
that would earmark $650 million to continue building that wall.
I pledge that I am going to bring forward that bipartisan bill to further strengthen and secure our border. Yes, I am. And I'm going to work across the aisle to pass a comprehensive bill that deals with a broken immigration system. I think Jackson's question, part of it was to acknowledge that America has always had migration, but there needs to be a legal process for it. People have to earn it. And that's the point that I think is the most important point that can be made, which is we need a president who is grounded in common sense and practical outcomes. Like, let's just fix this thing. Let's just fix it. Why is there any ideological perspective on this? Let's just fix the problem.
To fix the problem, you're doing this
gosh, bro.
compromise bill. It does call for $650 million that was earmarked under Trump to actually still go to build the wall.
I am not afraid of good ideas where they occur.
So you don't think it's stupid anymore?
I think what he did and how he did it did not make much sense because he actually didn't do much of anything. I just talked about that wall, right? We just talked about it. He didn't actually do much of anything.
But you do want to build some wall.
I want to strengthen our border.
man, bro, literally a joke, bro. Literally a joke. Just a walking meme, bro. At this point, like, bro, she mentioned that, as you see from the interviewer, that the comments she made on Trump's wall, and now she's saying she want to strengthen our border. What other really way to strengthen our border instead of building a wall, fence that nobody can really cross? You know, it was like, make it make sense. And I said someone some fix it. You had the power to do so. How come you haven't done it? Like, it's just common sense, bro. It's just like, it's not rocket science. She's clearly doing this for like to get more votes and just to have power. That's literally it. Like, she could have been the thing she was talking about, and she could have bended this as a VP. She could have gave Biden some ideas to strengthen the border, you know what I'm saying, and to actually help us to be sustainable. You know, not having like a job now is not even enough. So it's like, what did she really do exactly? It doesn't make sense. But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. know what I'm saying? Let me know down in the comments if you have a different opinion, or if you want to talk about it. It's controversial, so I understand if somebody has a different opinion. And nobody's perfect, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect. End of the day, I want what's best for all of us, and it's make sure that we able to like just to pay our bills and just live life how it used to be, which was like pretty normal. But now it's just pretty hard. I can't really like buy these regular groceries without like have my check being gone. It's like it's not enough. So I just want things to be back to normal and be actually sustainable and just be balanced again, because I feel like it's not really balanced and we're just going down a slippery slope right now. But we see what happens, man. Elections right around the corner, so hey, make sure y'all put your votes in, because this vote do matter in this election coming up, because things are getting pretty intense. So yeah, guys, make sure y'all vote, you know what I'm saying? Or if you don't want to vote, that's fine. And yeah, guys, make sure don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you next one. Peace.